Hello, my name is Michelle Tunin. Welcome to this Introduction to Qigong video, offering you a brief insight into the powerful ancient practice of cultivating Qi. Begin by standing with your feet roughly hip distance apart. Go ahead and place your hands over the area just beneath your belly button, which connects you to the place of your lower dantian, a potent energy center that helps us balance and replenish our Qi. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths. Feel that connection to your body, to your energy. Notice how you're feeling in this moment. Feeling your feet connected to the earth and relaxing the whole body, relaxing the shoulders. Just becoming present in the here and now. We're going to start off with some slapping Qigong. So gently begin to slap the belly. And we're going to travel up the midline of the body, continuing the slapping. Traveling under one of your armpits and down the inside of that arm, all the way down to the fingertips. And continuing the slapping on the other side of the hand and up the outer edge of the arm, all the way back up to the shoulder. And coming across the chest to the other armpit, traveling down the inside of that arm, down to the fingertips, and traveling in the outer edge of that hand and back up the outside of the arm, back to the shoulder. And using just the fingertips, starting at the top and the middle of the forehead, journeying down the face 3 times, with the hands slightly further apart each time. And then making fists, and once again coming across the midline from the forehead down the back of the neck. 3 times slightly further apart each time. And coming into the kidneys, or as far up as the back as you can reach, and slapping down the outside and the backs of the legs, all the way down to the feet, down to the little toes, across to the big toes, up the insides of the legs, back to our starting point at the dantian. Taking a few breaths here, just reconnecting to your center. Notice how you're feeling after 1 round of slapping. We're going to do 3 rounds in total. So once again, starting to travel up the midline, gently slapping the belly and the body. And the slapping Qigong activates energy pathways around the body, releasing stagnant energy and emotions. Traveling down the inside of the arm to the hand. And over the back of the hand, up the outside of the arm, back to the shoulder. Across to the other armpit now. Traveling down the inside of that arm, all the way down to the fingertips. Once again over the back of that hand and back up to the shoulder. Coming back just with the fingertips from the center of the forehead down the center of the face, and slightly further apart and down again. And then the 3rd time, slightly further apart again, down to the chin. Making fists with the hands and coming over the head, starting at the midline, 3 times, slightly further apart each time. Bringing the hands to the back and just slapping the kidneys and traveling down the backs and the sides of the legs, all the way down to the little toe, and across to the big toe, and then up the insides, the ankles and the insides of the legs. Once again, back to our starting point at the lower dantian. Again, connecting into the breath and to your center for just a moment. Relaxing the shoulders, feeling your connection to the earth beneath you. Once again, for the last time, we're going to travel up the midline, gently and lovingly slapping the body, activating the chi, increasing blood and oxygen flow. Coming down the inside of the arm once again. And then up the outside of the arm, back to the shoulder. Across to the other armpit and down the inside of that arm. Once again, coming up the back of the arm, all the way up to the shoulder. Gently and lovingly with the fingertips 3 times down the face, starting at the midline and then slightly further apart each time. And then fists on the head 3 times, starting at the midline and then slightly further apart each time. Coming into the back and the kidneys and gently and lovingly slapping the kidneys and down the outsides and the backs of the legs. All the way down to the toes and then up the insides of the legs. Back to our starting point once again. Take a moment to just notice how the body is feeling as you stand here connecting to your dantian and to the breath. How are you feeling after activating the chi around the body, those energy pathways? Then we'll rub our palms together and then placing them over the eyes and the forehead. Then gently wiping that chi that's been activated down the face 9 times, giving yourself a 9 times chi wash down the face. Just allowing yourself to drink in that beautiful chi. Notice how your body is feeling. Next, we'll do some simple practices to cultivate chi. Once again, feet hip width apart, hands on the lower dantian for a moment, and just connecting into your center and to the breath, taking some nice, slow, deep breaths. Dropping the hands by the sides, and on the in-breath, raising the arms up. And on the out-breath, just letting them drift down. Finding your rhythm with your breath. On the in-breath, raising the hands as effortlessly as possible. On the out-breath, just allowing them to drift back down to the sides. Keeping your connection to your dantian. Just allowing the breath to do the movement for you. You might like to add a little bend, a little relaxation into the knees when you drop the arms down and release the breath. Raising again on the in-breath. Just finding your flow and rhythm. And on the next in-breath, just extending that in-breath ever so slightly as you raise the arms up and out on the in-breath. And releasing when you're breathing out, you'll find the hands naturally come together and down on the out-breath. So breathing in, as the hands go up and out. And And letting those hands come back together and down on the out-breath. Staying connected to the lower dantian, just allowing the breath to guide the motion. Finding your natural rhythm and flow. Trying to make the movement as effortless as possible. See if you can feel the subtle sensations of qi between the hands as you open them out. And on your next in-breath, we're going to scoop up the yin as we reach towards the earth and take in the yang on the out-breath as we look up towards the sky. Balance of yin and yang here. So as we breathe in, we take in that receptive, feminine, earth quality. And as we breathe out, we take in that active, that masculine. Just following the rhythm of your breath, allowing yourself to come back to balance in yin and yang. Staying connected to your dantian to make the motion as effortless as possible. Once again, finding your flow and your rhythm. And bringing the hands back to the lower dantian. Taking a few long, slow, deep breaths, connecting into the dantian. And notice how you're feeling. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms, relaxing the whole body. So we're going to do 3 grounding breaths. As you breathe in, lean ever so slightly forward. And as you breathe out, lean ever so slightly back. So 3 breaths like this, leaning slightly forward on the in-breath and slightly back on the out-breath. Once you've done your 3 grounding breaths, bringing the palms together and giving them a vigorous rub, and then placing the palms over the eyes and the forehead and then gently wiping that qi down the face 9 times. Notice how you are feeling. We've done some really simple practices to cultivate qi and replenish your life force. If you'd like to learn more about Qigong, please subscribe to this channel or see bodyandsoulsolutions.com.au for information about in-person and online classes. Thanks for joining me and blessings on your day.